What's up? It's the Used Guys. You got Reed in the house. You got Jonathan Bruce.
It's still the name. It's still our names. You know what I mean?
It did not change.
We still have the same names.
It did not change. And as you notice, Sean Meggedy Meggers is not in the building. He is not in our region, in our state anymore. He went and moved on to greener pastures out east, as they say. I guess we don't have to dox him on the internet.
But yeah, he's away. He's away. He's married. He's happy, and he's a working man now. He's part of the South. We'll say that.
He's a Southern gentleman. And we love him to death. We're talking too much about Meggers. He is our glorified host. He is the guy who says "Use guys." So I gotta bring Sean energy into this. It's weird. Honestly, this is the most work I've done on the Used Guys, period. But we'll cut to the chase. Jonathan and Sean have a new show. He'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about our other project.
It's Two Rats, One Comic Book. You guys could check it out on YouTube. That is our primary platform for the podcast. And in that podcast, we basically go over the comic books that have come out that week. And we also do deep dives into particular comic book stories. And we'll show you graphics during that entire time, so that way you don't have to look at our faces. Rather, you can actually look at the pages of the comic books that we're talking about. And that's it. That's the show. So if you have a love for comic books and also want to keep up what is happening with the X-Men, the Avengers, the Eternals, whatever, we cover all those in each episode. It's a weekly podcast that is about to kick off again starting next week. We took a little bit of a break for Comic-Con, and we'll be back next week. So that's Two Rats, One Comic Book.
Two Rats, One Comic. Go check it out. There's episodes already loaded up on there. Talk a lot in depth. They've had a guest already. It is making big moves. They got a theme song produced by his truly. It's good.
It's called Two Rats, One Comic.
Two Rats, not one.
Yeah.
Two Rats. It's like Used Guys, but the rats. Yeah. The rat guys. And then secondly is Untitled Project. Jonathan and Reed dive into the world of current events while also playing Rocket League, probably.
Rocket League. Hell Let Loose if we can figure it out.
Yeah, we probably will play that once we figure it out. But
I expect definitely two.
Yes. So it's going to be a mixture of game streams. I think that it's going to lean a little bit more into the streaming aspect, arm of it, like the Used Guys originally were.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be free-form conversations about what's happening that week and that month. That's most pressing to not only American society, but other societies around the world. Just things that are on the top of our head. It's definitely a free-form discussion, something where you can kind of join in the chat and interact with us, and we'll discuss whatever you have on top of your mind. It's definitely open for an open venue for discussion in this show while we just kind of kick back and play video games. We're well researched. We try to only say things that we actually have studied ourselves. So we're not trying to make an ass out of ourselves, but we definitely will do that.
Naturally, if you're not doing it right. So we are excited. It's untitled, but it's moving forward, right? We are shooting the first episode tonight while we're here in person. So that'll be... But regardless, we just wanted to update everyone from the YouTube page, the Instagram page, and hell, maybe even the Facebook page, because that thing still exists out there, and I see people liking it. People like us.
That's true. They may be bots, but it's true. It is true.
People still like us, so we wanted to...
I like us. I like us too.
It'll be up on the archives for a long time. And Tabasco sauce and Coors Light will never get old. I think that once the merch rolls around, I think that's the first. But until then, support the other channels. And we might drop in some nuggets here and there on those to plug them. But otherwise, follow, subscribe. Thanks for supporting.